Hey Mitch family, how are y'all doing today? So today I just want to talk about the 5 things I think are most important or something to think about when you want to start either losing some weight or gaining muscle or doing any of those things. I just want to go over the 5 main things that I sort of learned for the past 3 months of being on this new change in my lifestyle. So in November, I actually started to go on a diet. Before that, I was trying the keto diet for a while, but that really wasn't working out. And usually I would always, throughout my whole entire life, I've always, gained weight and then got on some kind of diet, did something to lose weight. And that's sort of been the repeat focus here. And every time I sort of get a new diet, I lose weight by gaining it all back and more, which is something that a lot of people and science has proven that's the biggest issue with a lot of people. And so now I'm doing things a little bit differently. I am changing this whole into like a new lifestyle of how I eat, and this is something I want to do for the rest of my life. But in those 3 months, I have been able to lose about 18 pounds. I think it's close to 20 now. It's getting there. I was almost 250. I was, I think, about 248 at my highest point, and that went down to 230 as of today. I was around 230.6. So I just want to talk about the 5 things that have really helped me in that journey to lose that weight. This is probably the single best time that I've ever felt so much energy. My body has probably been the strongest. Less injuries. Like I've literally had before, I always had like back pain, knee pain. Like now I feel perfect. Like I don't feel any of that. Once in a while it comes back, but it's not like a main issue. I'm eating healthy. Like my body feels good. I'm getting sleep. I'm feeling a lot better than I was just even 3 months ago. So I just wanted to talk about it. Again, I'm not some kind of professional trainer. I'm not anything like that. Just through my string. I'm not any kind of professional trainer, so this is not any kind of health like advice, nothing like that. If you do want to see like the kind of diet I'm on and the things I eat in my diet, let me know down below. I can make another video, but for the most part, this is just things that you could think about. It's really important. It's helped me. So the first one is have a meal plan and a workout plan. This is very important because if you don't have a plan, you're basically going in blind. And this is something I would do all the time. No matter what diet, what kind of workouts, everything I would do, they would all be just through my head, what I'm feeling that day. And there would be no plan. There would be no calculations. How much am I eating, my calorie counts, what should I be working on every single day. I would just go into the gym, do some random workouts, and eat whatever and eat random things. Try to be healthier, even on the keto diet, be healthier, eat less things. But it wasn't always working because you don't think about it until you actually start counting your calories and start actually working out specific muscle groups for specific days and workouts. You don't realize how much you're eating, how poorly you're working out, and how everything simple fixes in your diet and your workout can really help you make a breakthrough in your body and getting to the goal that you actually want. So moving on to number 2, a very important thing is to both lift weights and also do some cardio as well. So I know when people try to lose weight, they always like try to hit either cardio, and cardio is like the first thing, start running, start doing all this stuff, which is good. It's not bad at all, but at the same time, lifting weights also has a ton of benefits, and when you combine them together, you can get this nice, perfect little blend here. So for me specifically, I have about 10 minutes of warm-up cardio. I'll run or walk on the treadmill a little bit to get warmed up, get my body nice and ready for the actual weightlifting. Then I go and actually work out. So I have 3 separate sessions. I have one that is chest, shoulders, and triceps. The second one is my back and biceps. And the third session is full on just leg day. And so I rotate that. I have 1 day of training, and then I have a day that I take off. I do just like a 30-minute cardio session, and then another day of training, cardio session, and then 2 days of training, cardio session, go back. And so I keep going back and forth in a circle. I go for higher sets, higher reps. So let's say, for instance, a bench press, I'll do 4 sets of 15 reps, then 12 reps, then 10 and 8. So again, I'm going a little bit lower per set, but as well, I'm doing higher reps in the beginning. I go for that. Other workouts, I go for 10 to 12 reps. For some workouts, I go for literally 15 or 20, depending on the workout I do, but I go for higher reps. And I'll finish it off with a 20 to 30 minute cardio session afterwards, which is really important. So moving on to number 3, which is a little bit of going back to cardio, running. Running is probably the single greatest invention that humans have ever invented, even though it's not really an invention. Running has been a huge help. I talked to my cousin as well, and he said that he's tried out walking on the elliptical. He's tried biking, swimming, steppers, all these different things. And nothing has been as helpful and efficient as just running on the treadmill. For some reason, that's just how we are. I recently started running as well, and I've had such a huge success. Running is just amazing in general because it's helped just tone up my legs and my muscles, to be fully honest with you. Like I just look at them and they're a lot more toner than it was when I was just walking on the treadmill or doing something else. Now, that being said, not everyone can start running right away. I definitely couldn't as well. My knees or shin splints, I had issues. So what I would do is get on the treadmill, put on about 3 to 3.5 on the speed, and crank up the incline to about 6, 9, or 12, maybe even higher, depending on the day, how I'm feeling. I would try to go as high as possible. I recommend, anywhere between 9 to 12 is a really good range. And you want to try to get to at least 132 beats per minute for your heart rate. This is going to be a great way for you to start burning that fat and getting a good workout in and building up your endurance and getting you ready for running. So that's exactly what it was. It took me a while to transition from just walking to running, but when I did, like literally my amount of endurance and everything in cardio has like insanely topped off. Like I've been able to run very well, almost nonstop, like for a very long time, which I wasn't able to do before. So definitely, if you need to start small, start somewhere else, but try to get yourself into running because this can be really helpful. So moving on to number 4, you gotta have patience. Patience is so important because nothing is going to change right away. Even the 3 months I've been at the gym working out, eating healthy, I've had change. I feel it. I am changing, but it's a slow process and it's going to take time. And now, let's say for instance, I spent 23 years of my life gaining weight, not really doing any exercise. Or let's say you were perfectly fit and you spent a whole year because of COVID, stuff like that. You gained weight, you lost muscle, whatever it is. If it took you a year or longer, especially for a lot of people, it took you a lot longer to get to the state you are right now. You can't instantly expect to snap your fingers, go to the gym once and lose, an extra 50, 100 pounds. And you can't expect to all of a sudden look like Ben Affleck or someone. Like you gotta understand that it's gonna take a lot of time and you need patience. Like this is something you gotta turn into a lifestyle and want to do because it's gonna take time. It took me a very long time to lose the weight, and it's not always the fastest, but it's about having that patience, knowing that eventually what I'm doing is going to get me to that position where I'm able to get to the body type that I want. But if it took me 23 years to get to the point where I was unhappy and started losing weight and wanted to get into this lifestyle change, then obviously it's not going to take me 23 seconds or 23 minutes at the gym to get to a very good, comfortable level. Like it's going to take a long time, and the longer you've been neglecting your body and eating unhealthy, expect it to take much longer time to get to where you are. But the rewards are definitely worth it, so don't be afraid. Just have that patience. Just know that don't look at this as a short-term play. Look at this as a long-term investment into your health so you feel a lot better. So moving on to the last one, number 5 here, have fun. Have fun with this thing. It's not always gonna be fun. It's not always gonna be a good time. There's gonna be days you wake up and you're like, I really don't want to go work out. I've had those days, but every single time I've not missed one workout, or if I have or something going on that day, I literally just make it up. But have fun with it. Create a system where you want to go to the gym, have fun, something that I've actually done, and a lot of people do, is they'll buy something like, let's say they'll go shopping and they'll buy a smaller shirt than what they can put on right now. I personally actually found some really nice clothings that I was like, oh, this looks really, really nice. It was like a fancier shirt. And even though I could put it on during that time, I was like, if I lose just a little bit, like I can look so much better in this, and just gives you that confidence. And now just recently, well, even when I was out in my last vlog you saw with my cousin, like I was able to wear one of those pieces of clothing, and I felt great in it. Like it fit me. It looked a lot better than it did just a couple months ago. And even like, let's say the sweater right now is starting to get a little bit too big on me. So have fun with it. Think of different games. Get other people to work out with you, whatever it is, or just even look at your old clothes. Like I literally have a shirt from high school, which has been about a minimum of 5 years plus, that I could actually fit that shirt on with no issues whatsoever. It looks like that shirt literally just, I bought it recently because it's such a perfect fit. But 2-3 months ago, I was not able to wear that shirt because it was too tight on me. So again, it's something, have fun with it. Go through your old clothes if you have any, try them on, and be like, oh wow, like I can actually put this on. Or if you can't right now, set it aside and be like, okay, once a month or once, whatever, if you're making progress, I'm gonna try this out. I'm gonna test it, see how it fits, and let's see how, if I by any chance can wear it now when before I couldn't. So have fun with it, have a lot of fun, because again, this is something that once you start having fun and you start seeing a lot of results, you will want this to be a lifestyle. It's not about making this a diet. You want to make this a lifestyle for yourself. If you guys are interested in watching some of the things if you want to know like what I'm working out, what I'm eating, anything like that, just let me know down below in the comments, and maybe I'll make a video on that. But that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in another one of my videos. Peace out.